I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. Alright guys, I'll see you over on his channel. See you in a minute. Bye bye.
Yo, 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 hello, hello. Is my mic on? Can you see my face? Do I look weird? Do I sound weird? How is everything? How is everyone? Yes, yes. No, I'm assuming the no's are to me not looking not looking weird. Oh, thank you, Will. I've never been called creamy before in my life. Oh man, I'm so sorry. That I have not been online. I think after the sort of productivity sort of splurge that me and Dan had with, I just realised that mic is casting a beautiful shadow on my face. There you go. We're good. We're good. So yeah, after we finished Prince of Failure, which is completely finished, by the way, and I think we're just waiting for like label stuff now, and we're talking video stuff and all the rest of it. But I was just a little bit kind of tapped out, I think, creatively. Didn't really know what I fancied doing next. Work got really, really super busy. And just had no ideas, really. I think that was a big part of it. And also as well, so someone sort of mentioned in here, Jim. Yeah, appreciate you liking the studio, mate. I basically took everything apart. Well, I took everything apart about 3 or 4 times. And I don't know if you guys remember, so everything kind of used to be sort of the other way around. So this thing was on the other side and it was stacked full of all of my synths, all plugged in all the time. And it was so counterproductive. Like I'd walk in the mornings and it was just like a snake's den of cables, like 7 meters of, you know, XLR and quarter inch just everywhere. And I just felt like I couldn't move and I wasn't really using it as much as I'd like. So what I've done now is on this desk here, this is kind of where I work during the day. I've got my other laptop on here. I do sort of like day job stuff. And then this is my kind of like ADAT expansion thing. It's the Octopre. So if I do want to get synths out, they're all boxed up behind me. And I'll literally just plug in like a drum machine, have a writing session on that, sample it, put it away. And it is definitely feeling a lot better. And I'm also trying to do this thing where I sort of do like a virtual tape recorder almost. So, oh, someone says all I'm seeing is a blank screen. Is that for everyone or just Mads? If it's just you, Mads, then I would say, well, I mean, maybe that's what people mean by a nice clean setup. It's just black, just a blank screen. The ultimate clean setup. But yeah, it's so much better. And as I was saying, I'm trying to do this kind of like virtual tape recorder thing where I have Audacity running in the background and it's recording everything. So even if I was to close my door, open it again, load up a standalone synth, whatever, it records everything. Your camera is clipping the top of your monitor. Oh yeah. It's not that. I'll tell you what it is, Sarah. It's my laptop. How about that? That good? My screen is error. I've restarted Twitch and it's still blank. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Avery. And Mads. I don't know, just turn it off and on again. Oh dear. But yeah, and as someone asked earlier, my day job is I'm a music director for a library and production music company. So we do stuff like loads of music for Netflix and HBO and Disney and stuff like that. Good, Dan. I'm glad you can see me and hear me. I mean, you're the only one that matters. Oh, man. But yeah, so in addition to switching my whole setup around, I've also moved over to live. I'm always bouncing around between different things, Reason, Logic, Live, and all the rest of it. But I've been doing a few things in Live, and I am liking the way it's working for a lot of stuff. So there might be a little bit of clumsiness on this stream. It's also not going to be a very long one because I'm just trying to like just dip my toes back in. But I do appreciate all of you joining me for the session. So, Dan, I'm going to hop over to WhatsApp, and if you just ping me a link for the files, and then I can import them into the project. I'm assuming it was 110 BPM. It definitely sounded like it. So I'm going to mute the playlist that's going on in the back because I don't need to hear that. Yeah, I mean, it is music as a job, although a lot of it is kind of like data stuff. I'm trying to sort of shift that burden as well. So it's a little bit more on the creative side, but it's just, yeah, sometimes you don't get to do that. So I've actually taken 3 days off work this week, and I'm literally just going to get into the studio and just do some writing. I was playing games a lot today, I will admit that. I finished Cyberpunk and the Phantom Liberty as well, and all of the endings were very sad and depressed me. So I'm feeling a bit existential today. Okay, Neon Renegade, vocal stems. Oh my god, there's so many, Dan. Didn't even include the splice loop. Download anyway. It's fine. I mean, I was going to remake it. So, right. So we've got a new folder in projects called Zeta 2 2025. I found an original folder for Zeta 2 from 2022. That's kind of depressing. I'm sorry about that. So. Yeah, we'll call this Neon Renegade. Yeah, I've been leaning a lot on Splice. I mean, especially for like, oh, Dan says the loop is in the folder. Sorry, Dan. Yeah, especially when it comes to like library music and production work and stuff. It's definitely useful to just get things started. And even if you kind of like reinterpret it and you kind of redo stuff yourself at the sort of near the end of the process. Right, so Zeta 2. The other thing that was really annoying, so I found all of the original projects. So I know Dan was kind of showing you guys like we had like Power, Slave, Faded, a whole bunch of different stuff. They kind of load, but because I'm on a Mac now instead of a PC, anything that was a VST2 plugin, it's like, oh, I don't know what that was, which is really, really fucking annoying. So it thinks that everything's missing and it doesn't even tell you what you originally loaded. Oh, John, that'd be cool, man. Actually, yeah. Yeah, thank you. Reason or not to Reason, Logic are taking over. Yeah, well, Reason, interesting one. There's some things that are coming feature-wise, which I'm not going to talk about, that will probably make me work in it more. That's all I will say. And I do like Mac better for music, yeah. Main reasons being that I can do things like aggregate audio devices. So a good example of that is I actually dug out Dan's old iPhone 8 Plus or 8S? 8 Plus. Got that charging again and found out that you can just aggregate that with your other audio devices. And then suddenly I've just got like a old ass iPhone that can be like a drum machine. It could be a MIDI controller, and you just can't do that kind of thing on Windows. But I still keep my PC for gaming because, I mean, you have to. Right, so we've got projects and Zeta 2, and we'll do big screen time with my little face in the corner. So the production Mac, this is a M3 Max 16-inch with 128 gig of RAM and the 8 terabyte internal. And yes, it hurt a lot, but I'm using it for like work and stuff every day. So I think it's just about paid for itself. I'm almost at zero, guys. I've almost broken even. But it is a bit of a spaceship, and I do quite enjoy that I can basically just throw stuff. I cannot give any hints. There's a non-binding NDA that we abide by in the testing groups, and I don't want to piss anyone off. Even though they're Swedish and they're really chilled, and they probably won't do anything about it, but you know, they're good guys. So there is, yeah, there you go. Ah, right. I remember this being a thing as well. It's going to do them all at different things. Yes, there you go. I have to turn warp off. I don't hear the chords, Dan. Where are the chords? Dan. Dan. Dan, where are the chords? Yeah, this is Zeta. Pops Freshenmeyer. Although, interestingly, we've kind of made the decision that Zeta is basically just going to be whatever we feel like doing on any given week. So yeah, to that end, I think we are basically just going to roll with it. Sometimes it's going to be 80s, sometimes it's going to be cyberpunk, and some other stuff. I've also just realised my overlay is off. So apologies if I've missed any subscriptions, any follows, anything like that. In this folder, Dan says. Oh, in this folder, FG2 melodic loop. Well, all right, I see it now. God. Sorry. Okay, yeah, I can see those coming in. Thank you very much for the subs and the resubs. And as I say, apologies for me being sort of off the grid for so long. I was chatting actually the other day, and I think I mentioned it to you as well, Sarah, that I do want to try and get like a bit regular with it. Even if I just do like a night a week or something, and it kind of keeps me in the game, keeps me sane, because music makes me very happy. Right, projects, Zeta 2, Neon Renegade, FG2, 110, dump that in. And then I'm assuming, Dan, you kind of just duplicated that. I mean, saying that, what I will do is I'm going to sort of reinterpret these chords and do some changes and stuff as well. Yes, this is Ableton. Yes, just music and nothing else. Everything else just makes me dead inside. Yeah, I mean, Logic. Obviously, we did all of the album. The new album was done in Logic, and there's a lot of things that I do like about it, but it's got some weird ways about it, especially with automation, that I'm not too keen on. Oh, Dan, why is nothing in time? I'm assuming that's supposed to come in later. Or was it already in time? Oh, Dan. This is why things need to be on the grid. Yeah, I love Vince DiCola. Absolutely love Vince DiCola's soundtrack. So yeah, good, very good spot. It was in time already. Box in on the tune. Nah, it's not. Nah, this doesn't sound right. Oh man, I knew this was going to happen. Knew it. It's fine. Does this lead, Dan, I don't know if you're still in here, or anyone that was watching from the last stream, does this all just come in straight away? So the lead, there's no sort of like intro section, it's just bam, straight in lead vocal. Because if it is, I'll align it to that. Again, in the folder. Thank you, Dan. Oh, okay, I'll just wait a year. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. So it's going to come in here. Is that right? There's like a sort of echoey version of it somewhere. Is it this thing? I think this thing is slightly out of time, and I don't know why it's come in, but we'll just nudge it back. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't really matter because it's just a demo, so it's all good. Right, so what I'll do is I'm going to put all of these vocals into a group, and we'll call this Dan Box. You guys know I'm a bit of a stickler for color coding. Assign track. Okay, so I think we'll start with the drums. Yeah, we'll start with drums. And I'm kind of hearing some kind of like housey type stuff. So let's do a drum rack. I was reading this thing about a lot of people do their drum sequencing in like directly in the arranger. And it is something, so one of those ideas actually that I sent to Dan the other night, that was all done in samples. And I might do some of that stuff here as well, but sometimes it also just makes sense to do things in MIDI. So I'm thinking, like, to start with, a very kind of like mellow kick. Does sequencing in the arranger help with automation? You can, I wouldn't say, no, not really. But you can do things like within a single snare track, you can like time stretch or compress a snare hit, or you could repitch it or reverse it or whatever. But yeah, as Chris says, where it's more flexible is if you then decide that you want to change the sound of a kick or something. There is a way you can do it if you use samples on the arranger, but it's like, it's kind of arse-ache. House hat. I've no idea how we're going to bring this into the world of like Zeta, but that is that's the challenge. I want like a really dry, snappy sound. And then I think when the chorus comes in, like the actual chorus, we'll open it out more. And I'm kind of hearing like some synth melodic stuff that's going to bounce off Dan's vocals as well. So, but I think what we'll do is we'll keep it really, really simple for the verses. So like drums, bass, maybe some like little synth chord stamps or something. And then save the denser stuff either for the choruses or like for the very end of the track. And then what I want to do on that sort of like lead-in hit is I'm just going to bring the volume down on that. Yeah, it's got a nice little groove to it. What drums do I use? So at the moment, I'm using Oderholm drums, which is really cool. Just because it's like, you don't have to do anything. You just load it up, start chugging, and it sounds good. And then also GGD 2 or Modern Massive 2, sorry. But I still need to kind of work with that to build some of my own presets. I think I'm using the Anger preset at the moment with some like drum overlays, some drum triggers from Dan Braunstein, and they're sounding really cool. But yeah, whatever you've got, Chris, definitely. I'd love to sort of chat your ear off sometime about your kind of metal workflow in Ableton. And Mike, yeah, the metal album is done. It's finished. We are talking music videos, so we're going to do videos for two of the singles, and then as soon as they're done, it'll be out. I'd love to release it like now, like the music's done, and I'm still so happy with it. I listened to it the other day and I was like, yeah, I don't hate it after this many listens, which is good. So now what I'm going to do is I want a house. Let's try snaps. I'm also going to bring that sample into the arranger because I want to do like a reverse thing with it as well. So if we kind of tuck this in, and then what I found is that if you do like a reverse on a drum sample to kind of like lead into another hit, I always like to nudge the contents of the clip along to kind of cut some of the transient off, so you don't get like a double transient. You just get the pre hit in. I think I'll do it every maybe like every third one or something. Like there. In fact, we can cut even more of that because it's like a snap sample. We really just want like and I think I won't have it there because I want to leave space for that little bump on the kick drum. Let's try top. See, I quite like that. It's got some shuffle to it, but the song hasn't. So I'm wondering if I can straighten that out with some quantize, maybe. Which I do know how to do this. Or do I? I don't know. I don't think I do. Or maybe it sounds good with the shuffle. I don't know. Oh God, what have I done? Yeah, that's something I've still got to get used to. Sometimes Ableton will kind of like snap things to a weird value. So then also what we can do is we package all of these drums up into a folder, call that drums. Make guy red, and then we can just work with this as a sort of single block that incorporates that reverse hit as well. So that's going to be the chorus, correct? So then basically we've got like one set of intro, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll be the chorus. So we'll switch to a different drum sound here, I think. Yeah, so maybe Well, I'll tell you what would sound good, actually, is I'm going to kill the open hi-hats and also the snaps and the reverse. And I also think what we'll do is if we grab all of this, I'm going to double length of that intro. Grab these vocals as well. I do wish there was a way that you could work with the contents of collapsed folders the same way that you do with clips. That's one thing that I do wish Live had. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, Chris. We'll smooth those vocals out. And then on this bit, for the last bar, dun dun dun. I also don't think I like that that's shuffled. I can't remember how you... Chris, you'd know this. Is there a straight quantize preset anywhere in the groove pool? Or can I apply like the session quantize to an audio clip? Or do I have to put a groove on the clip? Oh wait, maybe it's straight reggae, straight 8, straight. Yes, I am alive, Angel. Don't shame me. Yeah, Chris, don't suppose you know if there's a straight 16th preset hiding? Yeah, I'm kind of in between. Some stuff it makes more sense to do in one. I believe it's at the top more. Well, I mean, either that or I could just find the new... Actually, you know what I could do? Fuck this. I am going to make a simpler, and I'm going to drag this guy into here, and I'm going to set it to slice, and I'm going to set it to warp, and then I'm going to set it to beats. Then I'll just make my own damn loop. There you go. And I'll kind of smooth that out with some, I don't know, delay or something. Oh, I could just find a new loop. That would also work. Because it does sound a little bit... Fuck it, I'm not going to get obsessed with this right now. We'll fix it. I hope so, Angel. Yes. Okay, honey, have a nice dinner, and yeah, it might actually sound like music by the time you come back. Yeah, it's all right, Dan. I'll sort it out. I think what it is, for some reason, the vocals haven't come exported all the same length. So I don't know if when you did it, if you do everything from left to right locator, including any blank space as well. I'd assume that's the way you do it. Unless Ableton, for some reason, is removing something from that. I could always take a look at it in Logic or Reason that might be an idea. And if it's a live thing, I can fix it on this end. No, I turned warp off, Chris, and then everything kind of came in weird places. Like the start of the lead vocal file wasn't the start. It's kind of weird. Right, so yeah, I do remember having things like this with. Yeah, I took warp off, but for some reason I had to manually set the lead vocals. I don't know. We'll look at it later. So let's start looking at sounds, and also we're going to save. This is somewhat I've been up to for work. Well, we've got Christmas rock and metal, energetic D&B. That's actually been really fun. I'll show you guys some of that actually towards the end of the stream. I kind of want to show you now. It's really good. But yes, we're not doing that. Projects, Zeta 2, Neon Renegade. Yeah, it's it's as bad as it sounds, John. Okay, so, well, the other reason I do that is, so I do use Reason still, but I use it within Live because I really like it as a plugin. But sometimes, like, you'll add it into a project and it'll just like shit the bed and crash, which is not what you want. I'm going to resequence these chords. I was going to do bass, but we'll do the chords first. And then that kind of like gives me the opportunity to change them up a bit. The only thing, Dan, I think that sample may be out of key, which means that you may be out of key. But that's okay, because we can just pitch you up. So what I'll do is I'm going to tune your vocals along with the reference. But it needs to be warped. And then if I warp it, it'll go in the wrong place. Let me just chuck this into Reason quick, because I know that Dan normally sends me these vocals in the right place. Yes, I know. Oh, that was one thing I was really glad to get back in Reason was the side panel browser. They had this weird floating thing for a while. Was not about that, but the new one is cool. I like that. Right. I don't want the fucking ASDs. The waves, and this is at 110. I mean, what I could do is just bounce them out from here, and then I know that they're in time, and then I can sort the tuning out. Maybe, Dan. Maybe. No, saying that, it looks fine on this end.
Press suit, cold badge, I walked in clean. Power heels on a silver gleam. Numbers loop on my narrow feet.
That sounds right.
I came to let it bleed. Scent of chrome.
I don't know. What do you think? That sounds right to me. You know what? I'm just going to bounce them out from here, just in case. So we'll do check all except master section, and we're bouncing the loop, and we'll do it to audio files on disk, AAFF, 48 kilohertz, 24-bit. And projects, Zeta 2, Neon Renegade. Okay, so I can actually go ahead and delete these, and then we can bring in the new ones that we've just done. So stems fresh, bring them in individually. Oh, maybe it is that auto warp thing, you know. Let me turn that, try turning that off. What the fuck? Okay, there you go. Don't drop clips. Live settings, audio, file and folder. I'm going to turn that off as well because I don't like those ASD file things. Record, warp and launch. Here we go. Loop or warp short samples. Unwarped one shots. Auto warp long samples. I'm going to guess off. See what that does. This is production, guys. This is the glamorous side that they don't show you. Zeta 2, Neon Renegade, stems fresh, bounce untitled. Oh, it's fucking ASD files, man. Okay. That looks better. But then obviously I'll need to enable warp for these so I can make the key correct. Nice. Just put one warp marker at the first bar and then it will work. Okay. I appreciate people in here actually knowing how to use the software, by the way. Big up you guys. Right, so if I was to turn warp on now, I'm assuming... Ah. It's fine. Everything's fine. What are you worried about? So then... Dude! Oh, okay, the warp's off on the... on this thing. Okay. We're learning, guys. We're learning. Apparently no door is perfect. That sounds better. Just trying stuff out, by the way. I don't know if any of this is going to sound good at all. It is.
I came to let
I overuse it 100%.
Scent of chrome and pheromone. 1,000 bodies, not my own. I wasn't looking to collide. Then I caught your glitch in time.
I think we have like loads of space in it, so it's not always doing the same phrasing like doing. Very good, very good, very good. So I think what would work really cool on this is for the verse, like intro and the verse, the bass is kind of lingering around a note that is like, it's relative to the pads, but it's just staying like solid. And then I think when we open up into the chorus, then we can have a bass that sort of follows the root more and all of the rest of it. That's kind of just what I'm thinking anyway. I think it might be Command S time. I heard something there. Ah, something is there. It's coming to me. I'm just experimenting with stuff, by the way. Just bear with me. But I like that kind of movement. Wrong key, and also it's too, I don't know, I want a more like direct sound. I don't know if this is necessarily going to happen like here, but it's something that I heard while Dan was on stream. I'm also not sure about this like pad thing. Like I'm going to keep it, but I kind of want something a bit more straightforward, at least doing like the bulk of the sound. And then I can maybe add some more like rhythmic stuff in afterwards. But I think it's too busy. Yes, we're doing Ridge Races, Chris. PS1 Racing Core, that's what it is. I'm gonna try. What a pleasant sound. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to reuse these drums, but they will be like different drums in the end. Okay, something's happening. A little something, something. This is all like super rough sounds, by the way. Like I'm trying to get away from that, like getting too caught in the production source too early. So I think it's just going to be a case of sketching the things that we want, kind of feeling where the energy is going to go. And then there'll be a time to go back and like, you know, do like an instrument rack where you've got the sub layer and the Reese layer and all the rest of it. So things are going to sound shit. But yeah, Chris, honestly, because I think that's always been my Achilles heel. And streaming, I think to some extent does help get me out of that, because when I know that there's people watching, I'm like, I don't really want to get bogged down too soon. There's a time for that. Nice one, dickhead. That. I want to do like a little. I mean, I could just draw it in afterwards. That made more sense. I don't know if I like that little jazzy. Have you ever hit the little box at the top underneath the name? It's always record and record what you last played. Yes, the retrospective capture thing. I'm so used to not having it that I need to like use it. That would sound better. Ba-dum. Hurrah. No, that needs to kind of like, it has to have time to actually hit the fundamental, and then it can pitch bend. I wonder if it makes sense to put a little Downey boy, Robert Downey Jr. This is all sounding very sexual. Little three-way action. Oh yeah, we need a little downward slide. Wow. Yes, this is Dan, to whoever asked. Might need to rework some of the some of the notes on the vocals there, Dan, because I've added a new chord in on the chorus, and there's also something that I want to do where I completely modulate the change of the feel of the chorus, sorry, which I'm going to try and work on now, actually. Oh, that would be nice, actually. So we're on this intro and the first. I was going to make all this gel more.
Numbers loop on my narrow feet. Tonight I came to let it bleed. Scent of chrome and pheromone. 1,000 bodies, not my own. I wasn't looking to collide. Then I caught your glitch in time.
Okay, so that'll be chorus again. So the other thing that I've taken to do, and I don't know what your solution is to this, Chris, as well, is I've been using like a dummy MIDI track, so I can do like markers and stuff. I don't know if there's a better way to do that, but definitely helps me. Intro, verse 1, chorus 1. No, this is all verse 1. Chorus 1. Nice. Verse 2. And then chorus 2, I think we'll make... Okay, perfect. That's kind of where it ends. So chorus 2, we're going to make double length. So we could basically just grab... I mean, I don't even need this anymore, the original. Although it is a bit of a vibe. I'll keep it. I'll keep it just in case I need it. Well, what I do... Oh, yeah, sorry, you were responding to Rugen. Yeah, I have tried using the markers at the top, but for the reasons that Chris says. So what I have been doing, and what I do find useful, is that when you've got markers, if you had... so for instance, this is my Vox, and we're going to put these all on bass. These are pads. Let's see. Don't know what that is. Oh, that's some kind of synth, which I'm going to group because there will be more synths. So what I find is that when you've got a marker track, you can actually have everything collapsed. And then as long as you've got any kind of clip selected, you can then actually move entire sections of the song around, even when they're folded. So it kind of acts like a proxy for folder clips, even though we don't have them in live yet. Also, Ross, awesome, man. I was thinking about you guys earlier today. Not in a weird way, just hoping that you guys are good. But yeah, that's kind of a workflow. So even, I mean, this bit of a bad example, but if I put this in here, so even when these are collapsed, you can't click and drag them. You can only select. But if you use your marker track as part of the selection, then you can move entire sections around like that. And it's a bit easier than doing copy and pasting. Oh, that's sweet, Ross. Do I use Command-Shift-D? I think the fact that I don't know what that is tells you that I probably don't. What is that? I use Command-D all the time. I like duplicating. Does it duplicate time? Maybe. Grab a section and do that key command, whatever is selected. Okay. Let's try it here. Command Shift D. What is, well, whoa, wait a minute, what's that done? Oh, does that duplicate? Huh. That's cool. Thank you. That's a really good tip. I appreciate that. Oh, is it like ripple? Like ripple delete? Nice.
Press suit, cold badge, I walked in clean. Power heels on a silver gleam. Numbers loop on my narrow feet. Tonight I came to let it bleed. Scent of chrome and pheromone. 1,000 bodies, not my own. I wasn't looking to collide. Then I caught your glitch in time.
It's kind of there. I like that transition from kind of like minimal to more full, but obviously with the drums being temporary, it's kind of like writing tunes on the couch and then bring the hardware since later. Yeah, I've actually been doing a lot of oh, okay, you're saying with the MPC. So I wiped my old music PC the other week and just formatted it completely for games. And then about 15 minutes later, I was like, I need some kind of music on here. And then it turns out that writing on the couch is actually like super chill. Just like on the big TV, right on Ableton, save everything to a Dropbox folder. And then when I come up here, it's ready to pick up again. But yeah, I do like the look of the MPC, and I actually wouldn't mind something standalone, like Push 3, maybe Machine Plus. But next time I see you guys, I'd love to check out the MPC, because I've never used one before. I'm wondering if I can use... I mean, it does sound kind of cool with that original sample.
Press suit, cold badge, I walked in clean. Power heels on a silver gleam. Numbers loop on my narrow feet. Tonight I came to let it bleed. Scent of chrome and pheromone. 1,000 bodies, not my own. I wasn't looking to collide. Then I caught your glitch in time.
And then, because we're using that original sort of key sample, then we're free to use this more continuous one. And then we don't need to use... Oh, maybe we could keep this in the mix. But I'm going to try muting that.
Then I caught your glitch in time.
I feel like this bar needs an extra rhythmic element, 17 to 25. Yeah, there'll definitely be something there. We're just doing copy pasta at the moment. And then we'll sort of like flesh out details afterwards. But yeah, I think... see, now you've said that, I want to do it now. Okay, maybe if we go to the drum rack and... Okay. Yes. Oh, I'm only an hour in. I'm already going crazy. Okay, so that's going to go on D sharp 1. Oh, do I want to do it on there? I think I want to do it on an audio track. I'm going to do it on an audio track. So do that.
To let it bleed, scent of chrome and pheromone. Not let it bleed, scent of chrome and pheromone. 1,000 and pheromone.
Could you try an 808 cowbell for the lulz? Maybe. I did a whole bunch of funk, actually. I don't know if I have the projects. I can't even remember what I did it in now. Let me take a look, actually, because I'm curious. Production, mastering, Tom, mastered, funk. Oh, they're gone. That's kind of annoying. Realize I'm just exposing my entire work folder here. Probably shouldn't do that. I'll dig out the projects because they're really fun. I had a good time.
1,000 bodies, not more.
I don't know where it makes sense to have this little fill.
To let it bleed, scent of chrome and pheromone.
Maybe at the end of this bit.
1,000 bodies, not more. I wasn't looking to collide.
I mean, yeah, fuck it, that'll do. That's kind of what I was looking for anyway. And it should. Oh, that's annoying because I turned off auto warping. It doesn't auto conform anymore. That's fine.
Scent of chrome and pheromone. 1,000 bodies, not more. I wasn't looking to collide. Then I caught your glitch in time.
Is it still playing the...
Scent of chrome
Bro,
and
stop.
pheromone.
There we go.
1,000 bodies, not more. I wasn't looking to collide. Then I caught your glitch in time. Scent of chrome and pheromone. 1,000 bodies, not more. I wasn't looking to collide. Then I caught your glitch in time.
I'm going to reuse this little clappy guy. Bro. Okay.
In time. Set for the call again. When your fingers rise, you were gone without a trace. in time.
Don't know. Let me see if there's like a... I'm being super lazy, by the way, with the splice action. I mean, that's kind of cool. Ooh. It's kind of nice. Let's see. Oh, I didn't actually mean to do that. I wanted a simpler.
Then I caught your glitch in time.
Maybe that would work better in a verse or something.
Pheromone, 1,000 bodies, not my own. I wasn't looking to collide. Then I caught your glitch in time.
What I might do is get rid of that spacey synth thing just for now, because it clutters this section up. Try that again. I think also the fact that these drums are not like evolving at all. I'm going to just look for a house drum loop. I will redo all of this myself. Fucking loop, house drums. But I just want to hear it with something that's like a different pattern. Yeah, I think when there is a harder drum loop there and it's not just the verse drums, again, it will make more sense. But yeah, let me listen just from the intro, just see how I'm feeling. Again, just to sort of emphasize, we're just sketching there's a lot of stuff that I want to change. I mean, that little ascending synth part thing, I think that could be a cool thing to put in the chorus, maybe, where there's actually room for it, because otherwise it's a little bit overpowering. So I think this chorus should be double length. Was it Command Shift D? Yeah, dude, that is such a sick command. And then we can do that melody thing in the second half. Yes, I know that one. I do know that one. Wait, that's incorrect. Ah, twat. I wanted to grab all of that. There we go. I mean, the notes and the sound and everything is like, it's shit, but it will be good. That actually works in key with the modulation, I think. Yeah. What can I do to this to make it more interesting? The bass, for some reason, is pitch bend is getting stuck, and that's annoying because there is a reset value there. Why? Like there's a zero there and there's a zero there. Fucking annoying. Maybe I'll just get rid of that last one. If it's gonna cause problems, like, then it's whatever. Is that the one that I got rid of? Okay. All right, let's have another listen. Yeah, that might do it actually, Ross. Still better than Logic's automation though. Fuck that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god.
Briefcase mind, you got inside. Syncopated breath.
Yeah, definitely gonna do some of that, Ross.
Encrypted skin, that black wrist, fugitive touch, contraband left. Briefcase
Absolutely.
Encrypted skin, that black forest, fugitive touch, contraband left.
Okay, so we collapse all of these sections down. I've got my bass, got my pads, got my synths, got my vocals. These don't appear to be doing anything. So I can get rid of that, get rid of that. That belongs in synths, and then I'll grab this chorus section and put that here. Okay. See how that feels. I mean, the second verse is really short. It's like 4 or 8 bars or something, but also that bass sound is kind of shit. See if there are any good one-shots. Sound design is for losers, man. just don't bother. Does that sound like a bass? Because I don't think that's a bass. I mean, that could be a winner. That's quite nice. Put a donk on it. So if we can do MIDI track and yeah, I'll try that, Dan. I'll do that now. So this is what? Stop auto-playing. That shortcut, man, so useful. I mean, I could try a Oh, I'm glad you like it, man. It's yeah, a bit of a random one. This Dan just found a splice loop and sent me an idea, and here we are. I think with oh man, I'm absolutely loving Ableton Live. I'm obviously, as you can tell, I'm still getting used to some things. The thing I'm struggling with probably at the moment is just kind of like organization. So I get kind of overwhelmed quite easily with like a lot of verticality in projects. So like one thing that I did mean to do is to put everything inside of one master group and then call that arranger. And then that's the thing that I can basically use to say, yeah, I want this. And that's going to bring all those bits. So yeah, just have to get myself into new habits, I think. Nice one, Jamie. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I'd actually meant to go online not that long ago, actually. I was going to do like a sort of, guitar playthrough type thing. But honestly, it's been so long since I've touched a guitar, really. Since we finished up the Prince of Failure stuff. Just nothing. It's a bit of a pattern, really, recurring pattern. Every time I need to get back into music, Dan just like draws me back in. Oh, it's true. Wouldn't go as far as to say he's my muse, but... right, let's have a listen from the top, and then I will probably stop. Only because I'm just easing in baby steps, but that's horrible, Dan. I do want to show you this drum and bass track that I've been working on in live. And if I can find it, some of the funk stuff as well, because that's really cool. So right, we're going to have a quick listen from the top, just see how it's feeling, like vibe-wise. And then when I come off here, I'll send an instrumental for this to you, Dan, and we'll just do what we normally do. Just backwards and forth. Just want to go back to this bit. Oh, we could do some kind of cool sound design with the bass here as well.
Encrypted skin, that black forest, fugitive touch, contraband lair, briefcase smile.
Cold.
You got inside.
There.
Syncopated breathing on your life. Encrypted skin.
Maybe even
fugitive touch. Contraband lair.
Change that chord. I'm trying to think. There's another bass note that I can hear under these chords. bear with me. It will work if I change one of those chords. Oh, yeah, that's the shit. That's what I'm talking about. Back. Okay, Dan, all right, you're gonna fucking love this. I added a little chordal change-up thing in the chorus that you're really gonna dig. So I'm gonna play it from the end of the first chorus into the sparse verse and then into the new bit.
Briefcase mind, you got inside. Syncopated breath in all your life. Encrypted skin, that black forest. Fugitive touch, contraband left. Briefcase mind, you got inside. Syncopated breath in all your life. Encrypted skin, that black forest. Fugitive touch, contraband left.
Wait, Dan, it's coming. Smooth it out more. Something like that, but not that. Those chords are wrong. But they will be right. trying to figure out. I don't know if that would work. Why are there emojis? Nope. Ugh. I don't know. I'm kind of losing it. I know there needs to be like a new passing chord there. But yeah, Sarah, check this out. I changed the chorus up on the second one. I'll play this bit for you because you might have been away. So we've got like a new sparse verse. And then did like a little change up thing on the chorus. Once I played this back, I'll probably will come off because I'm getting very hot up here. But I also want to show you guys this drum and bass track that I'm working on because I think it's cool. I hope it's cool. I don't know. I don't really make drum and bass, so you know.
Briefcase mind you got inside, syncopated breathing on your line, encrypted skin, that black forest, fugitive touch, contraband left. Briefcase mind you got inside, syncopated breathing on your line, encrypted skin, that black forest, fugitive touch, contraband left.
I wouldn't say Nero on Chris. Yeah, it's super rough at the moment, Sarah, but like I'm trying to get into this new habit I was saying earlier of just like not getting too in the sauce, you know what I mean? But I can't figure out what chord needs to go in this bit. Something. But yeah, Dan, I think some of the notes in the melody will need to be changed to fit with that new chord. And also during this chorus, so like all I know about the chorus at the moment is that I want it to be more dense, but at the moment everything is kind of just happening in like block chords, like sustained bass, where I think it needs to be more like rhythmic. So even if I have a layer of bass that is just like constant, there should be something in there that's more like rhythmically interesting and a bit more syncopated and stuff. So a lot of this is going to change, like I'd say probably about 80% of it. But just that sense of like where I want it to be sparse and where I want it to be more, you know, built and everything is kind of what I'm trying to get in place at the moment. Yeah, so before I come off, so this is kind of the thing that got me back into live was this thing, Color Bass Project. Yeah, so this is basically for an upcoming album for work. Still kind of struggling with some aspects of it. The drums, the mix on it is like shit, so please just ignore that. Imagine that the drums sound better than they actually do. If and when it decides to load. Could have crashed. Did I save? Yeah, I saved. It's fine. So the intro is not like, I don't really have an intro yet, because it started out having lyrical vocals, and then I found out that we don't want lyrical vocals. So it used to have this. I'm going to leave this in anyway while I play it, but I do. I'm a sucker for rumble. but we're trying to pivot it more towards like trailer style, so it's gonna have those big drums in it and stuff. And again, this is all kind of like, I'm trying to shoehorn in like that trailer sound, so there's going to have to be like strings and brass and impacts and stuff. So ignore that the drums sound a bit out of place. So yeah, that's kind of how it's sounding at the moment. It definitely needs more OTTs. I think there are about 10 OTTs in the project somewhere already. So the main things that I'm trying to figure out on this track is like how to kind of, I don't know, it's got not cinematic, but we're trying to pitch this at like promo stuff. And yeah, cheers very much, Chris, man. Like I've seen the stuff that you do in live, and that's kind of like, to be fair, you've seen the way you're working in it. It's kind of what's gotten me back into it. So that means a lot coming from you. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, and again, it's that thing of like, because I'm working on some of this stuff as I'm learning the software or relearning the software, you get like halfway through the project and then think, actually, I could do this differently now or better. So I think, you know, these early songs are definitely going to be like compromising as much as like, I'm not really going to start the projects again. So I'll just make this sound as good as I can and then just live with it. And then, yeah, so there was that. And then, what was the thing? Yeah, so this was the thing that started the idea for Dan the other night, which I think was Vent, possibly. So this was, there's a guy, a producer I know, no, I don't know him, I listened to him, a guy called Night Punk, and I watched his kind of like behind the scenes thing from one of his tracks, and there was almost no MIDI in the projects. A lot of it was just audio clips, changing like time stretch modes, doing pitch envelopes, all sorts of stuff. So that's kind of the genesis of this idea, but I can kind of hear like in this third repetition, I'll send you the video for it, Chris, because it is so interesting. Like I just picked up so many little tips in the way that he works, and it's like there's just these tiny little details that only happen once, and it's like 10 tracks of worth of stuff for like a bar. But that's the thing that like gives that song, you know, the extra sort of sauce, I guess. But this bit is kind of making me think that at some point I should lean a little bit into like chugging guitars or something. Yeah. I don't know if I can find any of the funk. Or were these done? What do you mean it's corrupt and cannot be loaded? That's not good. I'll find it another time. Just trust me, bro. The funk stuff was really good. That's kind of worrying. Don't know why it's gone corrupt. Anyway, I'm going to bounce out what I did so far tonight for Dan. And then, I mean, I've got the next 2 days off work. So if I'm feeling particularly creative, then I might sort of try and do a little handoff with Dan as well tomorrow. And possibly on Wednesday as well. But what I would like to do is kind of get into, you know, like one stream a week would be nice, just to kind of keep me fresh on it. And then we could sort of, like we were saying earlier, I think with the Zeta stuff, I think where we're going to try and go with this is just whatever style we want to do, we're just going to do it. If it's like a Disclosure style house track, then it's whatever. If it's cyberpunk or if it's 80s or synthwave, we'll just do that. And that could be a bit more of a creatively unbound outlet, I think, for me and Dan. But yeah, no, and I appreciate you hanging in here as well, Chris. And I like, thanks for all the tips and stuff as well. Like, definitely going to have a chat with you sometime about some stuff, because you definitely know your shit on this. So really appreciate it. So yeah, thank you very much for hanging, everyone. I am gonna, yes, Dan, I'm gonna raid you. How do I do that? I might need to do it from my, I think I need to do it from the stream Twitch dashboard thing. Yes, I'm a boomer. I don't know how to raid. Help. Right, hang on. I got this. Create a dashboard. And then... Yeah, no, well, the thing is, I know how to do it, but I don't know if it works from the third-party chat thing. Did that do anything? Yeah, restream. Exactly, I'm not boomer. There's like a chat, manage stream. Ah, here we go. Raid. DM. Tesseract. Okay, I've done it. So I think what I need to do is I need to keep like a browser window open when I do that. So, or maybe find an alternative to restream. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging, everyone. I had a really good time, and I'll definitely be back soon. In a bit, guys.